What's up, guys? How are we doing? How are we doing? Sit on down. I wanted to have a chat with you today. So I've been doing some thinking. Here lately, I've been doing a shit ton of movie reviews and doing literally anything that I can to not open up and talk about what's going on in my life. And on ever since we have hit 150 subscribers, to be quite honest with you, I've been scared shitless. I've been scared of talking about my days. I've been scared of making political videos. I've been scared of making videos I want to make because of how I'll be perceived by people. The I'm sorry video. The video is a deep video talking about how I'm not mentally doing well and I don't want to make videos every day just sounding like Eeyore. But the reality is I created this channel as an outlet for my stress, which I know might sound weird to people, but that's the truth. I made this channel to vent, to talk about my stress, to talk about my life, what I'm dealing with, my daily thoughts and whatnot, because I don't have anybody to do that to make videos when I'm having cravings, to make videos when I'm not having a good day, to make videos just venting. And yeah, most of the time they're negative, and to some people that might seem like I'm just being a whiny bitch, and that's okay. This is basically my journal, and in a way, it's therapy. Like, I can't express enough how much venting to this and just talking to the camera has helped me, especially with your guys' support. I had no expectations when I started posting, and I continue to be blown away by where we're at. I've been in my head a lot the last month with everything going on, and a part of that stress has been not knowing what to do, not knowing what YouTube videos to make, not knowing how to talk about this, or more honestly, being scared to talk about where I'm at because, again, I don't want to just whine. But that's me thinking that it's just whining. I don't have any parents, I don't have any friends. Therefore, at the end of a long day, I sit down and I talk to this camera. And to somebody passing through, that might seem like it's just whining, and that's fine. I make videos for me, for worst case scenario, for if Persephone, if anything ever happens to me, Persephone has videos to watch to know how hard I tried. But for me, as an outlet for me, and I'm starting to realize that a lot of why I've been feeling so miserable lately has been because I haven't been using this outlet that I've been using for a year and a half, not a year and a half, like 15 months now. That's the whole point, is now that I'm finally getting an audience, now that I'm getting people that care, that support me, I don't want to let you guys down. I don't want to disappoint you, so I'm scared of being me. And my chances of succeeding on this channel, it depends on what you define success as. In my eyes, I have succeeded on this channel. I've made friends, I've made great people, I've started to build a great community, and I've helped people, and people have helped me. And I think if you look at my old videos and you look at today, you see that I try to be better. Like, I look back on those videos and cringe but leave them up because I know what I need to work on as a human. You know, we all have our flaws, we all have our problems. And I'm lucky that I have the self-awareness to see mine and to work on mine and to want to work on mine. All I can do every day is put one foot in front of the other and try to be better than the day before. And that's what I've been doing. And here I've been for the last 2 weeks beating myself up because of this job situation, because I don't know what videos to put out for you guys, but I should be proud. When I look back and I look at each phase of videos, I look back on them and put myself in my headspace that I was at during that time when I made those videos, and I had no idea what I was doing. I just posted anyway, and it worked out. If I'm going to succeed on this platform, and I mean really succeed, I'm going to succeed on this platform by being me, by talking about what I want to talk about, by being me. And that might let people down, that might, lose some people, but if me making an honest video about how I'm doing, about what I'm thinking, about my opinion on a film, and somebody unsubs or doesn't like it or makes fun of my hair or what the hell ever, who cares? Who cares? I've learned a lot this year, and you can't please everybody, and when you try to, you please no one. Somebody comments on your video talking shit, saying heinous things, you talk shit back, well, you're just stooping to the level. You say nothing back, well, you're not standing up for yourself. Some people you just can't please. You make political videos, you try to be as, not opinionated as possible, just put the facts out there, doesn't matter. Attach the 700-page bill to go along with what you're saying, doesn't matter. Make a video arguing for free speech, doesn't matter, because you can't make it past the first 2 minutes to even see the point of the video. You just got mad at me calling the blue stripes stupid, to not understand that what I'm saying is despite finding it stupid, it's your right, but it is defacing the flag at the end of the day, so I don't see how you can slap that on the ass of your car and have a problem with burning the flag too. That's hypocritical, is it not? When it comes to politics, I could lean into it. Those videos are what do the best. But I don't want to lean into it. I don't make political videos to influence. I make political videos to talk about it, because to give you a glimpse of who I am, where I stand, what my beliefs are. I have to talk about those things every once in a while. I don't want to lean into it and just talk about that shit every day. That would be miserable. But it's sad. Before I made that defacing the flag video, I sat here in Discord and talked to 3 different people and said, this video is going to do well, so brace for that. And come to me if anybody harasses you. And it did well. And that is their fault. That is their fault that those videos do well. For wanting to be miserable, constantly watching politics all goddamn day, just to turn around and, oh my god, I heard this point, and get infuriated at it because it's a valid point. Not realizing that the video is actually fighting for your right to freedom of speech. I swear to God, the internet's creating a whole new political category, because it's not libtardy to not stand for bigotry. You do know there are conservatives out there that aren't bigots, right? You do know that. That's not a conservative trait. That's a trait that just some people unfortunately have. Even some people on the left. Yet I'm called a libtard because my extremist views have been, don't be bigoted. And that's about it. It's like the internet is creating a whole new political spectrum called, I don't know what the fuck I believe as long as it's hateful and factually incorrect. My point is I can't make everyone happy, and if I'm gonna succeed on here, it's gonna be because I'm being me, not because I'm fucking avoiding talking about what I want to talk about because I'm scared of how it's going to be perceived. When I make a political video, I know it's going to get hundreds of views and most people are going to hate it, but that's not the point. It's the point is this is where I stand on something, and to get the few people that do agree. It's a lot easier to chime in and dogpile on somebody than it is to stand up to 400 or 500 people and stand your ground on what you said. If I'm gonna lose somebody because I had an opinion on a show that somebody didn't like, or because I talked about my honest feelings on how I'm doing that day, who cares? And that's what I need to get back to, is making videos every day talking about what I want to talk about. Whether it's, maybe it is the same thing 3 days in a row. Maybe it is me just complaining about the situation I'm in 3 days in a row. But I would rather do that than hit the bottle. I would rather do that than shove it down and let it get pent up, you know? And I know that a lot of people look at sharing and being vulnerable and sharing every thought as stupid and weak, but that couldn't be further from true. And yeah, sometimes sharing every thought is dumb, but you know, when you don't even have family to share it with, what are you supposed to do? Like, I'm sorry that my negative day or my complaining about work was an inconvenience to you. Like, I don't care. I don't care anymore. I'm gonna make the videos that I want to make. I don't want to let people down, and I appreciate the support that I've gotten. But I'm also not going to change the entire way the channel is supposed to be because I'm starting to grow and I'm getting scared of being honestly, unapologetically me. At the end of the day, I'm proud that this channel exists and you're seeing me now because I worked every day to make sure I put a video out while taking care of my daughter, and that's impressive. And yeah, I lost this job and that's shitty, and we're out here and we're working Uber Eats making $20 to $30 a day, but you know what? I'm getting up and I'm trying. I'm not just throwing up my hands and giving up. I'm going out like I always do, and that's the point of this channel, is to never give up. That when the odds are against you, to keep fucking going. And I've helped people with that, man. And that's, to me, is succeeding on here. The chances of me ever making a living doing this are slim to none, but if I ever do, it's going to be because I'm talking about what I want to talk about, not being backed up into what I think I should talk about to make the audience happy. I don't look at you guys as fans, I look at you as friends, and I've been in my head thinking this whole time that I'm burdening you with these thoughts by being negative, by talking about this, but that's the whole point of this channel, not to be negative, but to talk about how I'm honestly doing, not to sugarcoat it because I'm scared of how some people will perceive it. And I want to get back to that. I want to get back to the roots of what made this channel. It's called Jeremy's Ramblings because we came up with that name together. Because that's what it is. I'm rambling about something, usually my life, but maybe tomorrow it's a movie, maybe tomorrow it's a game, maybe tomorrow it's a political video, maybe tomorrow it's about a channel, a rant. Who knows? But at the end of the day, I'm no longer going to allow myself to overthink and not post a video because, oh my god, I'm scared that this video today might lose a subscriber. If this video, what I have talked about so far today, loses a subscriber, that's fine. They probably weren't going to be long-term subscribers anyway, and that's the goal. And the people that are in my Discord are people that I've known for almost a year now. I've got to stop looking at it as every time I get on here and I complain about my day that I'm just being negative. Find me any human being that has never complained about their job. Find me any person that at the end of the day, after a hard days of work, when they finally get to sit down and it's 11 midnight, that they don't vent to their partner or vent to their friend or talk about their day to somebody. The difference is I'm doing it here because I don't have anybody else to do that to, and that helps me. So that's the point, is to help me get through this hard part of life and to show you this vulnerable side of me, so maybe someone can relate and be inspired by that too. And I've been so hard on myself the last couple weeks about losing these jobs and whatever, and today I had an order, and it was a customer that I had before on Uber Eats. And yeah, I am struggling to make any money on there. I'm not making enough. But it was a customer I had before, and he said, "You're a good driver." And you know what? That's the truth. Yeah, I lost my Instacart job, but wasn't because I was doing anything wrong. It wasn't because I was a bad driver. I was a damn good driver. I got reminded of that every day. Yeah, Uber Eats went to shit because of tip baiting, but at the end of the day, I was getting thanked for simply doing bare minimum and texting each customer and being told how great I am at communication and doing my job and making sure that the customer's needs are met. I didn't lose my job because I was bad at it. And even if it is just a minimal entry-level job, most people can't even do that well. So, yeah. It sucks I got fired from Instacart, but I'm proud of the work I did when I was doing it. It sucks that I'm not getting anything on Uber Eats, but I'm proud of the work I did when I was doing it. It sucks that I'm in this position, but I'm proud that I've gotten here, that I now speak to you guys, that I now have friends that care, that I now have a Discord, that I now have people that want to stream with me, that I can play duos with on Fortnite, that I have something that I didn't before, and that's friendship. People that care. I can't ever, in a video, put my life in context for people to understand, and that's fine. But yes, not having any family to talk to, not having any friends to talk to, sucks. And it's lonely, and that's why I do this, is to help myself get through these times. And every video that you're seeing is another day that I decided I'm gonna post this anyway, that I successfully got up today and tried, and that's all we can do. And yeah, I'm fucking proud of that. I watched a woman get millions of views and go viral for crying about having to make her own cake on her birthday while being a single parent. And gosh, I mean, the amount of support, the love, oh my god, man. And then it turns out she doesn't even have her kids. You know what I did on my birthday? I spent it with my daughter, happy just to be with her. Nobody made me a cake, nobody did shit. Matter of fact, I bought a cake that Persephone would like over what I would like, and hung out with my best friend. I've had people subscribe for a year, and then the second I say something they don't politically agree with, leave. It doesn't matter. If I'm going to succeed on this platform, it's going to be by being honest. It's going to be by talking about what I want to talk about instead of being scared to post every day because I'm being scared of being vulnerable and putting myself out there. Who gives a shit? If somebody uses that as a chance to shoot spitballs, then that says more about you than it ever could me. And I'm at the point now where I don't even talk shit back. Yeah, I used to clap back at people because I thought it was funny for them to keep commenting and make the video do better, but at this point I don't. I am learning, I am self-aware, and I know what I need to improve on. And I for damn sure don't need to just start pinting things up, refusing to talk about how I feel, and avoid using this as an outlet because I'm scared. I love you guys. I end every video with that. This is the fucking truth. Man, you guys have shown me a lot about I had such a negative, narrow view on, I'm not going to say humanity, but just life. And not only have I helped people, but you guys have helped me back and see more positivity in the world and be proud of who I am instead of constantly hard on myself. And yeah, some people can say this is whiny shit. I don't care. It is what it is. It's another day down, and it's another video down, and it's another successful day. Being alive is hard, yet we make it work. It's all you can do. And yeah, from now on I'm done. I'm done being scared of posting because I might hurt someone's feelings. I'm done being scared of posting my true thoughts on how I'm doing because some people might think I'm just being overly exaggeratory or whiny. I'm done being scared of posting a political video because, oh my god, saying the sentence, black people are equal to you, makes some people want to fucking throw their TV out the window. Like, that's not my problem. That's yours. I am a 28-year-old man trying with no parents, no friends, no support system, no point of reference for what success even remotely looks like. I'm sober as fuck, trying to make a better life for my daughter, trying to make a better world for my daughter. And through all the bullshit, through all the hurdles, I get punched and I get right back up. I do the right thing when no one's looking because I want to, not for applause. I try to be a better me every day, and that's all we can do. And so yeah, I just wanted to make this video to say, like, I'm sorry that I've just been doing full-blown show reviews and sticking to that and not using this as an outlet as intended. And I hope that doesn't disappoint anybody, but if it does, you know, like, I really shouldn't care. So I've done that while making a channel that I'm proud of and helping people and giving people a voice sometimes that otherwise wouldn't have one. So, yeah, I want to try to go back to posting every day, and maybe I don't have an idea that day. Maybe it will just be me rambling, like the channel name, you know, says. But I don't know. I'm trying. We're in a spot and we're trying. And your guys' support has meant the world. And I hope I don't disappoint you in the future. But I'm going to be a little more honest and open and stop being scared of the fact that the numbers are getting higher. That's the point. Anyway, I love you guys. Bye.